Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Mordheim Demonhunt BoB. We'll be watching the perspective of Paranoia going up against Lord Ramon. Lord Ramon playing the Mercs, same as me. Paranoia playing the Witch Hunters, who I almost played. So since we're watching, this is 720p. So it's not going to be the crispest broadcast, but such is life. When we play our games, we'll have a nice crisp stream. So it looks like Nobles for Vision of Dread. I think Vision of Dread once scattered, which is why Ramon can't place this. While Paranoia is at his cars. Guys, I just got the second dose of the COVID vaccine, and I am like feeling it. So it's got me a little dizzy. Thing hits hard, but better than COVID. So there's only 10 word stone. Interesting. And I believe there's a plague bearer somewhere out here. I think he's like 63 initiative. Yeah, the plague bearer is probably over there towards the stone. Look at Ramon's got some really close to his carts. You can watch this match from Ramon's perspective, I believe. If you want to see it after the fact or take turns, you can watch Ramon right now and then switch back to Paranoia during his turn. I could even try some weird stuff and try to maybe bring up Ramon's stream. Hold on, bear with me. Oh, is he not streaming? Oh, he's not streaming, guys, so never mind. Sorry, I thought he was streaming. So he's just focusing on his match this time, so that's nice. And I was playing Urtuk. Sorry. Whoops. I'm a little rusty, guys. It's been a while since I streamed a match. I didn't get to stream much in the last few tournaments. Been moving. So, if you're Paranoia, I think you want to grab some stone. I mean, that's points on the board. This is the league phase, so you just want to accumulate points at this juncture. You know, you want to win, but points just carry over. They add up, and they help your placement within the league. So you want to get the demon kills, you want to get the stones, you want to try to kill standard bearers. I mean, winning, of course, is nice. That's worth 5 points, but you know, going for just the win and leaving a bunch of stones or demons behind, you know, that's not going to pay off. So the first match, Paranoia won 11-8, for example. Ramon got 8 points, 5 from the stone, 3 from the demon kill. So that's a pretty good score. If he's able to kill the impressive or the standard bearer, it would have been 11-11, you know. So Ramon was extremely concerned about Paranoia snipers last time, and yet again he hasn't brought them. So he took Elven Wines on everybody. That was probably the plague bearer that immediately ended its turn. I'm kind of shocked he didn't bring the snipers. This is a more open map. Yeah, he's just looking at his team. I wish he'd do a bit more of a mini-map view, so... Yeah, it could be over here. I doubt it. He tends to be on the stones, so he's probably over here, if I had to guess. If Paranoia is thinking about this, like, you know, he didn't activate the Plague Bearer. To activate him, you have to spot him, so... He's probably on the left side. If you're Paranoia, that's what you should be thinking now. He does all kinds of weird initiative tricks here. Surprised he's not using perception. This guy probably has a pretty good perception chance. But you can save the blue pills to better maneuver. He's got this lovely wall here to set up on, which is exactly what I'd be doing. Saving the Daredevil. Interesting. The Death Stance lowers his initiative, so then he can raise it later. Seems to be his trick. I think it also gives you like range resistance. It's a picture of a brain. I wish it would give magic resistance too. I think it'd be better suited to give ranged and magic resistance. Then I think a lot more people would take it. Like a heavy armored unit would want that, right? So you already have the armor to protect you from melee. So your weakness will be range to an extent, but also magic. So you'd probably take a death stance to increase your magic resistance. Again, this vaccine is no joke, man. I mean, I hate to say it, but I wonder if COVID would not just feel even better. I would have been better off just getting COVID. I don't want to be that guy, though. You should get the vaccine still. They haven't announced their standard bearers. So you guys are supposed to announce, like, Loimu, my Templar, is my standard bearer. So we're still early in the tournament, so... Interesting, losing the strategy points. So it gives movement, minus X range resistance, and dropped initiative. So he's doing that for more range resistance. Stacking the range resistance there. Perception gives you 20% range resistance. Someone was saying, I think it was Ramon, that the mod gives you range resistance now. It actually always did. Perception always gave you range resistance. That's from vanilla. That's a huge ambush. He was all the way like through the wall there. Oh, he's just praying for the wordstone resistance. Is this his bearer? Maybe this is the flag bearer. Okay. He expects a lot of ranged from Ramon with all these Greta boons. That or he just likes the minus 30 initiative, I guess. Yeah, you don't want to be there. You could easily get shot through that gap if he has ranged. I don't really remember Ramon's having a lot of ranged units. I don't remember. Yep. I don't know. And here's the caster priest, which I was originally going to take witch hunters, and I had a caster warrior priest. Well, I mean they're all casters, but what I mean is like soulfire, like a magic damaging warrior priest. Because soulfire has been buffed. It was really bad in vanilla, so no one ever took it. So now the warrior priest actually does some good magic damage. Okay, Greta boons are free. Interesting. Exhaustion's weird. Oh, ambushing the opening could lead to desyncs. We'll see. Whenever you have the flat line, like when your line goes across like an opening right here with the ambush, it can really lead to desyncs. Someone walks across and the models don't collide correctly. So the one guy just keeps seeing that line there. He'll just keep like running off into the distance. It's very risky. We'll see if it doesn't burn us. Hopefully not. There's a plague bear over here. He's gotta be on the left side here. Alright, so 6 stones gathered. Paranoia only gathering 1. So currently Ramon's winning 5-1 right now. So if current scores stand, which they won't, that gives Ramon 13 points and Paranoia 12. So, because again, Paranoia won 11-8. So. What's up, Riedelbert? So this will be relevant during actual elimination. So the rules kind of don't work as well during league play. I mean, they work, I think, but during the elimination portion, that's where the like best of 3 and then the points adding up really matter a bit more. Desyncs. If there's desyncs, I have a scoring system in place. That's rough. I really don't like Prayer of Absolution. Look at that. This guy can't cast. Looks like my guy. Third time's a charm. So it doesn't work great during the league play because if you have 2 desyncs, we'll just count it as a match. But these desyncs will roll over during the elimination play. So if you have a desync, it's only against one opponent, and the scores just keep kind of accumulating. If you keep getting a lot of desyncs, though, we'll just count that as a match eventually. You know, I don't want players playing forever. Some people's computers and internet just don't want to behave together. It's how it's been. So, yeah, dude, I am under the weather. All from a vaccine. It's brutal. I mean, I feel like I have the flu. It's nuts. I think they're overdosing it. I think you get, what do you get? You maybe get like 5.5 cc's, so half a milliliter. I think they could cut that in half, man. Like, my body had an immune response. You could probably cut it in half, then you can vaccinate twice as many people. Like, I'm no fucking medical expert, but I certainly had an immune response. So, what do I know, though? They have to do what they did for the trial. So they must have used zero point 0.5 cc's for the trial. May have been more than that, actually. It may have been a cc. I don't know. I have to look at the card to see how much milliliters I actually got shot into my muscle. My muscle's killing me, too, man. Holy shit. They shoot it in your muscle, and then all the immune response happens, all the inflammation. So it is sore. That's why I have them do it in my left arm. I'm a righty. So. And I'm really glad I don't work today.
A new round has started.
So Paranoia has slowed his team down. He does this thing where he slows everybody down so they can move back up later. Really invested in the initiative flipping here. So these guys are all slow as molasses. So there's two ways to counter that. Just have your team all faster than Paranoia. But he really gets them sped up. He gets like 100 plus on some of the guys, so that's hard to do. Alternatively, just make your team really slow. But he had some negative values. He had like -7 initiative, so I think it works both ways. So I think you're in his division, right, Rudelbert? So this gives you a little sneak peek. I mean, I think we saw during the stream of the warbands how much people invested in flipping the initiative ladder. There's a lot of emphasis on that. With knee shots and ready stances, which is cool. I mean, it's come a long way. Yeah, you do play later. I'll try to stream that match too. Why doesn't Paranoia look at the map? I really wish he'd look at that. Pretty sure the Plague Bearer's over here though. There's 2 stacks of stones. You can see he marked them, so he's probably in between them or on that one. I don't think he ever looked in here. He had the chance to go over here and look. I don't think he ever did. I don't know why he didn't just look that way. I mean, I'm a big fan of ready stance. It's only 4 skill points to master. It's pretty good stuff. Anyway, his executioner is what, like 550 HP? He's very soft. Um, there goes the Plague Bearer immediately. I don't know why he doesn't look at the map a bit more. I think he could be in this back hallway. But again, Paranoia never really looked that way, I don't think. Has Ramon gone this way and looked? I don't know. Maybe he's sitting up in the house more. I think it's worth taking a look down there. And if he's not there, you know, I mean, they could be in the back hallway too. But again, guys, you should announce your flag bearers. Again, maybe they did before the match, like, hey, like in a whisper, like, hey, my Witch Hunter captain's going to be the flag bearer. But you should announce to your opponent during the match who's going to be it. I guess you could just do a perception check and spot it anyway. I didn't see what he said there. Something about my executioner. I believe he has a crit execution build. He's very much kind of a glass cannon. So the Plague Bearer could be on the outside wall too. He's barely looking at the map. Is he going to set up along this wall? Some good stone there. Looks like Ramon's grabbed a few. Ramon is securing 6 points, which is really good for him. Wordstone points matter, for sure.
Objectives updated.
Last match, this Templar died pretty quickly to his Ogre. He didn't really do much. But that man is out in the open. Wow. Go look over here, please. Okay, now he's up to 63 initiative. Hey, Papa. Got my 3-year-old watching. Look how slow his team went. The Greta Boons. I don't know how long Greta Boon lasts. If it's just a turn. It would appear it's just a turn. So Paranoia with 3 points. Ramon with the full 6. So again, if these results hold, the current standings, 14 points for Ramon, 14 points for Paranoia. So they're currently tied. The one thing about no turn timer is it allows you to get away with delay a bit more, which no one likes delay trains. So. But it still uses up blue points, so I don't know why he's delaying. So we got this delay train. This is why I think it's important to... My team is kind of a hybrid army. I think you need to be able to apply pressure on your opponent, either magic or ranged, so you don't get stuck in these delay trains. No one wants to walk into the other warband, you know? It puts you at a disadvantage. You've used your blue pills up, and you're not going to be in good stances, etc., etc. You've walked into a defensive position, right? So you have to take some kind of magic or range to force your opponent to move in towards you a bit more. To be fair, he's really exposed as Templar, so he's kind of the ideal. But, I mean, are you going to walk out with a henchman and put him on the Templar? How long is that henchman really going to lock down the Templar? But I feel like Ramon's setting up inside this castle, maybe putting some units in here. And we'll probably see an engagement next turn, for sure. These are the units you lead with, this guy here. Okay, he's got the cheaper switch weapon. Was that quick draw? Oh, that's such a desync waiting to happen. We'll see. It's that cut circle. It's just really risky. What tends to happen is this flagellant will just run right past him, and yeah, it's the beginning of the end. Those are really risky kind of ambushes. You want to be able to have, like this one was a bit safer. His circle was not cut off, so you get this better connection between the two units. I am shocked he hasn't looked to the left here. Like, he hasn't even looked through that doorway. With only 520 HP, it's very small. Okay, getting everyone sped up. Like, I don't think he's gotten a good view on the back corner there at all. Okay, trying to do the Mordheim wiggle walk. Everyone loves. There you go, it worked. Everybody's very coordinated now. And then being the dodge leader. He's just going to keep this guy behind the wall. I mean, I'm glad Paranoia knows what he's doing with his initiative ladder, because I have no idea. So this is where you get some free ice casting out. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Buffing his hit chance? Or is that the one that makes it harder for them to hit you? I can't remember. I think that buffs his hit chance and damage a little. Why doesn't he throw some ice on him? And I still can't believe Paranoia hasn't like checked this side hallway yet. Like he's gone this way every time. I don't think he's had a view all the way down that left side. Soulfire his own team. Giving them 5% armor. And then extra dodge and parry chance. This guy is 1 for 4 on this spell casting. Now he's 2 for 5. Good for him. What a beast. He's finally looking. Okay. So we'll know what stones Ramon got over there. We've verified there's no plague bearer. So he's either in the back hallway over there or the one over there. So behind this wall, he could be down here in theory, but he's most likely probably over there in the bend. I mean, Ramon should have a good angle over there. Okay, so we see the ogre because he finally came over here. If you see the ogre just showed up. So he's getting some good vision, so the ogre's over here somewhere maybe. I think he just lost a blue pill on that.
Objectives updated.
This guy has a lot of pockets. High strength unit. Honestly, as much wordstone as this guy has, you might just run him back to the carts. I mean, that's 5 points. That's worth a victory right there. I'd probably run him back to the cart. See, he finally got the angle where he could see the ogre back there. You see that? Oh man, why is he not going behind the wall? Oof, I don't think he saw the ogre. Ogre can right now just come smash his face in. Now, do you use an ogre to kill a henchman? Probably not, but it's a little risky. He's also extremely prone to magic and ranged fire right there. Wow, okay, that's a decent ambush there. I don't think it'll cause a desync that way. Is he going to proc the Daredevil yet? He's going to ready stance. Whatever. I don't know what he's doing with initiative, but he knows, and that's a good thing. I think that slows him down again. He got the Greta boon. He got coordination. He's got ready stance. He's going to be all over the place. I think he has daggers in his offhands, too.
A new round has started.
95. This has got to be the wizard, right? Doesn't he have a wizard? I don't know why I thought there was only 10 words down. There's actually 17. He had to get 10 for quote unquote the secondary, but that just lets you better see it. That's why you guys are supposed to take wordstone rush so you can like see the and try to remember to take a screenshot near the end. Is this one gonna actually cast? For some reason, the wolf priest didn't. He's got a helmet, so we know he doesn't have an amulet on. I mean, this guy should be pretty prone to magic. He has 0 chance to resist. That's how you kill a Templar. Chabao. Taking off some armor. I kind of have to pee, guys. I'll be back.
Objectives updated.
I see someone's been ambushed. Doesn't look good for him. The Templar's dead, though, huh? What did I miss? Okay, can you get through him? Yes. He needs to desperately get a unit on the Executioner now, though, or the Executioner's going to come get the Ogre. I believe this is the Flagellant coming up with 47 initiative. Ooh, did he take exhaustion? If he did, he's dead, it looked like. He might have another dead unit right here. This 39 warrior needs to somehow get on the Executioner. So the Plague Bearer is probably over here somehow. So, okay, it looks like the Templar charged the Ogre, because they were both in an ambush. And he still came around the corner and got... Okay, he survived with 3 HP. That's a big hit. So... Yeah, Adrenaline Rush. Why not? You're dead anyway. Okay. Okay. I would have just done another attack. Like, this guy is totally dead. Can this guy get on the Executioner or the Witch Hunter Captain? You could also ambush right here to try to prevent the Executioner from getting on him. I think that's a good choice as well. Now, of course, you could trigger the ambush with one of those guys. Yeah, that's not bad either. I don't know his blue pill status, but now see, you can trigger it right here, which kind of breaks the ambush, which he may be doing. Ooh, that ends his turn. Rough. All right. Yeah. Yeah, at least it wasn't the Executioner. That's why you perception. There's been a distinct lack of perception. He can come around now and ambush again. He's got 2 more units he can ambush with to try to protect the Ogre. You gotta do an ice on the Flagellant, which is why I think he should have Adrenaline Rushed attacked. Yeah, so I don't know why he didn't attack a second time. You gotta know that guy's dead. We'll see if that about 50 HP makes a difference. You would have done about 50 more HP damage to the Ogre. This seems like a... Now, he's going to have some good magic resistance, but he's really hard to kill, I think. I think he's kind of a dodgy melee resist build. How is Paranoia going to kill him? I'm sorry, Ramon. And Ramon sat his champion. I believe he had his champion last time, so he brought the Warlock this time. Champion didn't do so well. This guy's got to find the Executioner. Go lock down the Executioner. That's your job in life. He's in sidestep. I mean, that's good. I mean, you're going to get about 80 damage out. You can disengage, though, but the Executioner's not locked down. I think you want to lock down the Executioner at all costs. So Executioner is going to mostly come on the Ogre. He's going to be ordered. We'll see what happens. And then he's going to do this thing where he gets 2 turns in a row, and I think the Ogre's going down. Alternatively, you might put this guy on the Ogre and use the Executioner to kill something else he might deem worthy. That's a meaty damage. How's his fear test? 68, no problem. There's some big hits from these little guys. That's a rough miss. So he lost that attack, and he lost the Flagellant's second attack. Okay, what do we see here? Disengage. Okay. Can the Wolf Priest, this is a very tanky Wolf Priest, can he get on the Executioner? Probably not. Remember, Ramon had a lot of movement. He invested a lot in Mastery Exhaustion and a lot of movement. So he's still not coming on this guy. So Paranoia throwing in all the chips here. He didn't Daredevil, which is kind of odd to me. You know this Ogre doesn't have a lot of dodge. Yeah, I think he's going to get him. He's going to ready stance. So that's the end of the Ogre. This is why it was crucial that he locked down the Executioner. Yeah, that's the end of Billy Bob. He's going to do this ready stance stuff, where he's going to get 2 turns in a row. Plus the orders are coming in, plus the fire that's already been added on. And he's still got the Warrior Priest to do some magic if need be. Paranoia might have to look at Fire Purge. I mean, it's a bit much. Granted, the Executioner is considered a very weak impressive, so I think it needs brought down to like 50% chance to proc. Because you can't remove it. It's so harsh that you can't remove it. You're talking about like 30 to 40 extra damage each fire purge, which is nuts. Run away, boys. Wait, why do you want to retreat there? You want to keep him on the ogre, don't you? Okay. I don't know why you wouldn't want to keep the henchman on the ogre, especially if he's going to use order here or something. I mean, he's probably dead anyway. Yeah, he looks dead anyway. Do you check in magic resistance? Passed the 50% test. Good for him. Might see some soul fires now. Quick prayer? No. And he fails. This guy has not been casting today. Holy cow. Wow. You know that's frustrating for Paranoia. I mean, he's dead to the fire. Didn't matter. I don't know why he was bothering anyway. This guy is dead to fire. Could have just swung the hammer 3 times. Alright, Wolfie, you delayed and delayed and delayed. And you lost your chance to get the Executioner. What's he gonna do now? Frostbite.
A new round has started.
Is going to see more lightning on the Executioner. Who, as you can see, is 83 now. So he used his initiative tricks to get over him. I think he's dead to fire anyway. But the Warlock here is his standard bearer, so it's nice that he's keeping the standard bearer way in the back. You don't want to give Paranoia the 3 extra points. The Ogre going down is going to give Paranoia 3 points. And lightning is just not very good anymore. It's a very risky cast. It's 4 red pills, so your failure rate's very high, your curse chance. I mean, it's just rough. I mean, he's buffed every other spell for the Warlock, so I don't know. Okay, Armor of Lead for dodge bypass and to slow their movement. So you run all the way back. Very good chance the Warlock's fine. So Ramon will have his heroes and his leader. I mean, can he take down the Executioner? This is where it's important to have a backup strong damage dealing unit. So you're going to lose your Ogre. Who's that unit for Paranoia? Is it going to be the Wolf Priest? So yeah, he's dead to the fire anyway. He only had 38 HP. I don't see how he doesn't go on the Wolf Priest. That's your next big issue. You could try to get to the Captain. You can see that Armor of Lead is really affecting him. Not a lot of movement. It's still surprising he hasn't used Daredevil. This guy has no dodge. He has no dodge. I'm not sure what he was afraid of with using Daredevil. Alright, so tacking into the sidestep mastery leader. I don't know. Interesting. Not sure what he's hoping to gain there, just to be honest. I think this is a much better target. This is a much better target. That's where I would have gone. The hero or the executioner. Remember, the executioner's worth 3 points. This hammer's got decent armor bypass. Is he gonna healing hands? There's that soul fire. That is juicy damage. He really invested in the damage, though. Wow. He had a 40% and he passed it. Stun check. Going for the kill. Definitely worth it. No matter what happens here, it's probably worth it. Okay, no curse anyway. Alright, so melted him quickly. So I'm not sure if he got the best use out of the Wolf Priest. Maybe a little too cautious with him. There's the Plague Bearer. Whatever he's doing. He's got to be over on that back hallway. So he's out of targets to order. So can he get in there with his own weapon and do something? That's the question now. Remember, the Executioner, again, is worth 3 points to Ramon if he can kill him. Paranoia only has 5 stones. You know, Ramon has 7. Good damage here. This is why I wish I would have seen him put the warrior on this guy. You know, he could have gotten this guy pretty close to dead. I mean, this is still an issue. So I think he could have had him killed if you put the warrior on him, and then he's got some lightnings coming in from the warlock next turn. He could have maybe killed at least this warrior priest. Then he's down to just his captain and his executioner as real threats. Really, just the executioner. I don't think his captain's a threat at all. He's more of a tank. Like, take this guy onto that warrior priest. Yeah, he would have been very close, especially with adrenaline rush. I think this warrior priest would have been dead. I really don't understand putting him on the captain. Yeah, he would have been dead. I mean, the lightning might come and kill him, but then you're just being inefficient. You'd rather use the lightning on the executioner. Or this guy could be dead, and you can now put him on the executioner for a turn. I mean, this guy won't last long, but at least he's got the guard stance and all that. Is he going to go... Locking him down can save your warrior priest, who's probably not going to be salvaged anyway, though. You probably get some charges in on the captain. Or you go to the cart and see if there's any stone in there. Look at that damage. I think you check the cart. No? Okay. Trying to stop the warlock. I don't think that does anything, though. The warlock can come right to the window, and he's got good casting range. I think he'll be able to cast without walking towards you. Go kill the warrior priest. Conversely, you can get on the other side of the witch hunter captain and lock him into place. You could have put him on the other side of the captain and just locked him down. But yeah, the kill. You take the kill. Maybe you can get the kill and then go back to the Witch Hunter captain and lock him down. But again, I think you gotta lock down this dude. Like, he's trouble. Okay. Remember, 3 points right here. 3 points. Paranoia currently has 8 points in this battle. He's killed the ogre and he has 5 stone. Ramon has 6 points because he just did the stone. A bit of an insult. These are definitely glass cannon kind of zealots, aren't they? They're very much speed bumps. So this again, I don't. This guy, yeah, of course, just walk away. It's a big deal. Enfeeblement. That took away a red pill, I believe. Yeah. Only gets 2 orders now, unless he has an adrenaline rush. He might. 57 is not too much. Because I don't know why he hasn't daredeviled. Oh, and he got the order bug. So damage decay is gonna make this not that big a hit. Oh, missed anyway. Harsh turn of events for him. Mastery sidestep, right? I guess getting out of the view of the Warlock.
A new round
Warlock
has
needs to
started.
nuke this Executioner. You gotta hope this guy and these guys can kill the Executioner. But lightning does such pathetic damage nowadays. We're talking about 120 damage. It's so bad. It's so bad, really. Don't walk too far, bro. Bro. Why? Is this guy relevant in any way? Yeah, I mean, lightning is so bad now, really. You have to take like quick prayer or whatever the Zinch version is to get 3 of them off. And then you're going to be blowing yourself up. But whatever. I mean, literally every other spell was buffed on the Warlock, so. It's hard to complain too much. Okay, not every spell. Some were actually kind of nerfed too, like Armor of Lead. Alright, now he's daredeviling? No. You hadn't done it earlier, may as well not do it now. So, can't see his Executioner's HP. 400. So you could have had him down to 3. He's 400. You would have done 120. So what is that, 280? You could have him down to 280. You could kill 280 with the captain and the heroes. I don't know. Finally dropping that pyre. 1-time use only. Buffs your hit chance. There's Captain Bob with the parry. Free counter. What's he going to do, 30? Yeah, it's okay. I don't get the lightning on the henchman. I mean, the henchman's not worth any points. Take this guy onto the executioner. The executioner is 3 points. I mean, this is a league play again. It's cumulative. These 3 points will help you forever. So he's got this fella, and this fella, all to go after the executioner. We're getting a little crowded here. Well, looks like he can't path through. He's kind of stuck on this guy then. Yeah, I guess that was his only option. Oof. I mean, I guess it locks him down. I don't see this guy disengaging. There goes the plague bearer. Alright, Captain. He can do 5 attacks. That's 150 damage. And then can this guy get on him and do another 90 damage? That's 240 damage. We talked about if he'd done the lightning, he would have been close to 280. This is where you switch to like an offhand. You attack, switch to a two-hander, and then attack again. Is that an option for the captain? So attack. Ooh, that's rough. Now you switch weapons to a two-hander and attack twice. But he is a parry captain, so. Okay, buffing his initiative. Will it be enough? You know, 3 orders are coming in again. And these guys hit hard. I still don't get the lightning on this guy. He can go get some stones and try to chase the warlock. Might bring him back and attack the captain. Oof. Go check that cart. Oh, can't take much out of it anyway. So this guy has the stone. Yeah, you might not want to. That's 5 points right there. I mean, I think that tells. If you're Ramon, you're like, why is this guy running off? That's 5 points running away. That's a big swing right there. That means Paranoia would. Let's see, Paranoia's at 8. If he wins, he's at 13. Those charges, man, they're brutal. Look at that damage. Christ, you know he's in parry stance. Is he trying to break the web of steel? I think you delay right here if you're Paranoia. I don't know. Maybe he's breaking it for the orders? And both parried. So another 30 damage coming out. Well, these orders kill the captain, Bob. But then the executioner gets his turn coming up anyway. So. Big hits. I still don't know why Paranoia hasn't used Daredevil a single time. There's no dodge threats on Ramon's whole team. I think he's left a lot of damage on the table. Okay, hurt. We'll have to see the initiative orders. What item does Ramon have on his captain? Is there a Crimson Shade or what, you know? I don't know. That's going to give him a bunch of initiative right there, though. So that's probably enough for the Executioner to go first. Can you get him on the Executioner? Or do you go after that guy that ran away? What do you do? What do you do, buddy? You might be able to reach him. Again, he has good mobility. Ramon should have a good idea that maybe he had the stone. Why else would he have run off? Right? Plus it affects his morale. It drops it a bit more. Don't put him on the captain. Please just don't put him on the captain. This will be the most pointless engagement. Okay. You're never going to break Mastery Sidestep on a captain. I think this is not a good decision. Like, what is the point of this? I really don't understand. Well, you can't just waste 3 attacks like that. It's no good. What was the point of that? I mean, I don't want to be harsh, but I just don't get the point of it.
A new round has started.
Like, this guy doesn't have a lot of HP. It doesn't take much to kill him. You got to commit to the kill, though. Again, that's like 240 damage. This guy could have been dead. Right? If you'd kept attacking with the henchman and used your lightnings on this guy, he's dead. And then honestly, Paranoia doesn't have a lot of assets after that. He really doesn't. Your Warlock could probably pull out the win. Now he's coming for the Warlock. You can see that Armor of Lead still working, though. But let's say this guy even gets on the Warlock. He's not going to be able to kill him. Oh, man. It's too little too late now if he uses the lightning. I mean, he committed to that henchman, so you got to chase down that henchman now, right? No, you don't want to do that. He has good magic resistance. I mean, you can use your spell bypass thing. Yeah, there it is. That's bad luck, though. But you can't leave an enemy impressive alive turn after turn after turn after turn like this. You need to focus kill them. He could have killed this Executioner. I mean, is this guy order him? Sure, but the problem is the Executioner. It's not this guy's order. Once you kill the Executioner, he's got nobody to order. So, I don't know. Well, you broke his stance. You're committed to it, so go after the captain, I guess. I mean, is he the standard bearer? Yeah, so he's worth 3 points. But so is the Executioner, and the Executioner is the guy that's slowly killing your entire warband. That's too harsh. He's had 3 harsh misses. Well, I guess 2. The other one were dodges. How much HP does this guy have left? Like, if that lightning goes, he did an adrenaline rush for some reason. That lightning goes and he landed that other one. Maybe he killed him though, right? So. But he's left the executioner alive, so the executioner's gonna murder these guys. 60. Wow. Yeah, of course. Gotta love Mordheim. Yeah, if the lightning landed, or that hit landed, this guy was dead for 3 points. Okay. What's the initiative? Is this guy faster than the executioner? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Go get the stone out of his cart. Yeah, 100%. Easy, easy choice. Take it all.
Objective completed.
And then get the fuck out of Dodge. The heist. Swine. Such as Mordheim. Don't cause a desync at the end. Oh, run away. Don't step on a trap. So close for Ramon. I mean, these have been 2 good matches between these guys, you gotta admit. Can you get the captain? Is the captain in sidestep? You've committed to the captain, so go get him. Slugger. Those attacks, those lightning strikes against the henchmen are extremely costly. That's rough right there. But he does have counterblow, I believe, so. Yeah, Ramon's made some mistakes, for sure. As always, right? There's always mistakes were made. So can we say Paranoia made some mistakes? I don't know. I don't think so. Like, leaving this guy alive for the entire battle is a huge mistake. I think this is an insta route. He doesn't have any heroes left, so. I think that's going to get him below. Is it going to get him below? Why'd you do that? It's his turn now. Oh, that, okay. Cruel. What a cruel man. Alright, good game. Let him die to exhaustion instead. So it's 1 point for Ramon. 6. That was the standard bearer. So you're talking about 3 points there, 3 for the imp. So that's 6, plus you got the stone with 6 is 12, so it looks like you got 17 points. Only thing left that he didn't do was kill the demon. So it looks like 17 to 1. Went from what could have been a win for Ramon to 17-1 blowout. So thanks for letting us watch. We'll be watching Rudelbert later tonight, I believe.